Welcome back to South Florida. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jose Arena comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jose.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it.
Kyle Freeland.
Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The right fielder.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Into the box, David Dahl. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. Head-to-head with Jose Urena. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rockies are out in front 12-0. At the plate, Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side. So he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Murphy. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Murphy.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Brinson racing back. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Popped up. Rojas is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Desmond head-to-head with Jose Urena. Just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, number 58.
Striding in once again, number 58. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Please. Now pitching for the Marlins.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Garcia.
In now, Kyle Freeland, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak roller right side. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 13-0. Now at the plate, number 47. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he hits one on a line to left field. Dahl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Standing in, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. Miami down in order, still looking up at a 13-0 score. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, David Dahl.
David.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cooper giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Rockies lead this one 14-0. Standing in, Lewis Brinson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Martin Prado will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Desmond coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Blackman is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.